Well, there it is. We're live. Amber,
Live, yes.
she's live.
Still alive.
I was afraid you were Memorex for a moment.
Oh my, no. Just after 3 weeks of doing this, it just kind of. Well, I guess it was 2 weeks. Last time we did a chat, or I did a chat. You did a chat last week.
Yes, we did Amberless chat.
Oh, like Amberless chaps,
something like that. Like that. And we had Rocco on for the whole chat. So you can only imagine.
The FCC didn't chime in and cut the cord.
No. And Kim's here already, and she says hello, and Kenny is here and says hi, and Josh is here.
All right. Yeah. They all came in right at the same time. It's
right at the beginning. Yes. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope it's good to see me.
Amber is here in all of her beautiful self. And just a reminder that the best place to watch Amber is always on YouTube. Because when you're watching on YouTube, you can see Amber in all her glory. And there she is just behind me. My God. You're mad that you don't get to talk?
Go away. I'll go on vacation again. Bye.
No, that was a little rough. It is better when you're here, sort of.
What was that? I didn't quite hear that.
That's it. Said it once, never repeating it. Amber says, or Kenny says, "How dare you, Amber?"
Oh gosh. Oh, there's Gary. Hey, Gary. Hello there. Oh, I got to tell Gary that I finally watched the Pride documentary on Hulu. That was pretty interesting. I really liked the first two or three, the 60s, 70s, and 80s. When I got to the 90s and the aughts, I thought, okay. It wasn't about me. But no, it was really interesting. And you could tell those stories in so many different perspectives, what you wanted to pick, because there's so much there to go. You could follow any one group or anything, and it was interesting though. Brought back some good memories, but also some going, oh, I know what I was doing during that time of life, or what I was thinking. Yeah. So Jenny's here. Hey, Jenny. Yes, the future Mrs. Boucret. Yes, Gary really liked it, because you have those memories too. I know you do. You do.
You know what the big question is, though, Amber? While you were off traveling to other states, did you buy Fresca?
No, but I had a couple Frescas because I thought of the show. I said, I'm going to pop a Fresca. A cool.
And you didn't bring any home? You didn't bring a whole trunk full of it home?
No, I can get it in Vermont. I just haven't. I don't think it's at City Market. It's they're a little fluffier there. Leah, hi Leah. Thank you. Good.
Hey, Leah.
Leah's our fellow Olympian. She's our Olympian from up north. Yes, in Newfoundland. And Bridget checking in from Illinois. Oh my! Hey Bridget, how was the weather out there? You too, the Bucks in Ohio, because we had some really nasty weather here last night. Just this big rainstorm came through, and trees went down, but it's not as bad as what it was. Have you seen the videos of Germany? How it's been flooded?
My God, yes.
And China, people were trapped in a train, and the water was up to their neck. Can you imagine?
I didn't see that. That looked awful. That sounds awful.
Oh no! Oh yeah. I know. My fingernails would be scraping the ceiling. Oh, but yeah, lots of people died, and then we got the fires out west. Now I saw New York had the poorest air quality that they've had in a long time. And they're saying it's because of the smoke coming from out west. And we noticed it here in Vermont, too. It's very hazy.
When I came back into town, I was like, oh, gosh, what's going on here? and it was just awful. And then I realized it was from the fires, and you
Yeah.
could smell it. It smelled like smoke. New York never has air that's that bad. I mean, not in a long, long time. So
Yeah.
I see.
Well, a couple of years ago there were fires in Canada, and we got a lot of that haze and smoke smell.
Well, there's fires in Canada again this year, so I think we're getting both.
Oh my God!
So Bridget
I'll
says
just stay
it's going
right
to be
here.
95 to 105 this weekend in Illinois. And
Bridget,
Kenny
bring out
says
that bikini.
Kenny was stuck outside in the weather cutting trees that were supposed to be in the middle of the roads yesterday. That were in the middle of the roads.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I was with some friends who were down in Richmond and were coming back and we were scared to go over this big thing of water in the road. And we saw a couple other cars go through. We said, okay, we'll try it. But I didn't like that. That was scary. Well, thank you, Kenny, for helping chop those trees up and get them out of the road.
So, and Amber could use some firewood if you'd like to drop it off
Kenny.
at her house.
Kenny, what happens with that wood? You take that home, don't you, Kenny? You take that wood home. Good for you. Good for you. No, I don't. The chief does. Leah has a story there. Let's see. I'm currently watching. Where'd it go? I'm currently watching from the ark I had to build. It's been torrential rain the past couple of days here in Newfoundland, and it's going to continue all this. I know, this rain. And Vermont was in an almost drought situation. With all the rain we've had, I don't know. I tell you why I was gone. I didn't make plans for Hi, Rich. I didn't make plans to people water my plants. All but one were great. Survived. One of the hanging plants, I don't know, it's kind of dried out and died, but I don't know why, because it got as much water as everything else. But I was pretty happy though.
Kim wants some firewood, Kenny. If you're willing to drive it to Ohio, Kim will take it.
You can meet halfway in Pennsylvania.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
So how was your trip, Amber?
Oh, it was fun. I put over 2,000 miles on the car, and I figured out the different segments of my trip. I spent 31 hours in the driver's seat. It's the longest stretch was 13 hours. Oh my God! I was walking like this when I got out of the car. Yeah. You get the wood chips. Oh, you chip it up. Well, that's good because you use it for mulch. Maybe that's probably what to do, or maybe some hamster beds.
Parts of Amber could use some mulching. So
yeah, come on over, Kenny. Come on over.
Trying to send Rocco the link just to make sure he has it. He's not sure he can make it tonight, but hopefully he can.
He's got stuff to do. I tell you, I got one of the things. I was driving home last Sunday night, and I turned on Amber Live. I had my phone in the car, and I didn't watch it. I just listened to it. And Russell, we should do a podcast. Those should cut those up to podcasts or something. Because that interview with Dr. Iacovelli. Oh my gosh, that was interesting. Even though I conducted the interview, I found it interesting listening to him talk. He was just
great.
But him, he was funny, and but a lot of information there, and it really is fascinating. And his goal, he wants to be an executive on a major board of a company, and that's who thinks of that? That's what I would be when I grow up.
You've been on some boards.
It's great though that he wants to improve the company's relationships with the alphabet community, and it's very nice, very nice. So, but if you didn't watch that, go back over on YouTube, amberlive.tv, and check that episode out. It was, and plus we had Florida guy Ben Brainerd. He was very, very funny. Yes. Again.
Well, Kim wants Rocco to come on, and Kim, I have told Rocco that his fans are looking for him.
Rocco.
Josh says he misses you. And Amber, if you want to get mulched by Kenny, it'll cost you $400.
Hold on. Well, little shy this week.
Oh, no, you've never been shy.
How about if I put a down payment on it, Kenny?
Oh. And Bridget wants to know, what do you think about the variants of COVID that are in some states now?
Oh, I tell you, it's frightening. A bunch of people from here in Burlington went down to Provincetown last week for Bear Week, and coming back, and they're testing positive, and I know of at least 4 who tested positive. And it's bothersome. At work, where Bob works, they're wearing masks all the time now.
Good.
So that's it's kind of that precaution. I can just hear the non-vaxxers say, "Oh, I thought if you got vaccinated, you didn't need to wear a mask." Well, we have to wear a mask because you buttholes won't get vaccinated. Yeah, Rich, I know. I think most of them said they were vaccinated. No, I believe they were.
Well, I mean, the thing to remember, and what I've read and heard, is that the vaccine is not designed to prevent you from getting it. It's designed to make sure that you can fight it, which means you'll still get it a little bit, but it'll be less, and you won't end up in the hospital or dead, most likely. So your chances of doing like the flu. The flu shot's only about 50% effective, but if everybody got it, it would stop the flu pretty much for that year, because the flu varies so much. So that's why everybody you should be using masks again and being very careful. And Rich says, yes, even though you're vaccinated, you can still catch it again. And that is true. True. So wear your mask, be careful. I was just down in Florida visiting our good friend Larry, who's a friend of the show, and people down there are not wearing their masks, and it's a little crazy. Every store I went into with him, anywhere we went, I would put on my mask. I'm like, not going in, not without a mask. So.
Yep. Fire truck anti-vaxxers. They are my least favorite people. It makes me sad. They'd rather have a dead child than an autistic one. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does not. So there was a doctor from Alabama who posted on her Facebook that she has a lot of teenagers and young people coming in, and before she intubates them, they say, "Oh, can you give me the vaccine?" And she goes, "No, it's a little late now." And then they're dead in a couple of days. But she has several stories like that. And there was this one guy in Mississippi who got sick. And he goes, I thought it was a hoax. Oh, yeah, that's good. Look where you are. Yeah, Amber. Let's talk about something else happy.
Yeah, well, last week we did have Rocco on. And we have one more question. Rich, will Amber be showing up at Burly Bear this weekend? But Rich, I believe I heard the Burly Bear was canceled. It's not happening this weekend.
Yeah, David and Chris decided to cancel it this time and go into the one in August. So this Sunday's Burly Bear is canceled. Burly Bear, for those who don't know, was a monthly men's gathering. A dance, and usually down at Red Square. And of course, in COVID, I think it was like there was supposed to be one the weekend that everything shut down. But we haven't had one since last March, and they're going to have their first one this weekend. And David and Chris do such a wonderful job. They raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for different organizations. And it's just nice to be together with the men's. Yeah, Rich, I agree, because we like to see each other too. That's a good time to see each other, since we don't have a bar.
No. So hopefully, on a more fun note, last week we had a couple of other guests on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of them from Newfoundland, I believe, if I'm remembering it right.
Are you saying it right?
I hope so. And she's here again tonight, so I'm going to bring Leah in to chat with us for a little while, so you can say hi to her. Here she is.
Hi, Leah.
Hey.
Now, Newfoundland, is it Newfoundland or Newfoundland? Newfoundland. How do you pronounce it?
It rhymes with understand. Understand, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Oh, it's land.
Newfoundland, yeah.
I understand it's Newfoundland.
There you go.
Found. I understand it's Newfoundland land. I will get it eventually. Now, oh God, another idiot question. Is that the site of the musical Come From Away? Is it new?
Yes. I don't. That's set in Gander. I live in CBS, so I'm nowhere near where it took place. But yes, that is set here in Newfoundland.
Oh, I listen to the Broadway channel on Sirius XM
Me too.
a lot, and they play I've never seen the show, but I love the music from it. It's just. Oh, I want it. Russell, when I come down to New York City, that's one of the shows I want to see. Did you see it, Russell? Did you see Come From Away?
I did not. So if it opens back up again, we can go see
it's
it.
Going to.
Everybody said it was fantastic. So
you know what? The idea. Oh, it's a story about when the 9/11, a musical about 9/11. And I thought, oh God, but the music sounds so cool, and it's really nice. Now you've listened to it. Do they have good accents? Are they the accents? Because they definitely use one.
They do. They are pretty accurate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed. There's like only one newfie in the cast, and they all have really great fake accents.
Wayne Hobbs, what the hell are you doing? Wayne, where are you? Are you in Burlington or are you off on your world tour?
And he says it's an amazing show and music.
Yes. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. Russell, what do you want to see? What do you want to go out and see?
Well, I have tickets to see The Music Man with Hugh Jackman, but it's been we bought them like 2.5 years ago now. By the time we actually get to see it, it'll be like 3.5 years since we bought the tickets. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
Crazy.
Hugh Jackman. Oh, I one of those songs I heard the other day was him singing "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" when he played Curly in Oklahoma. I thought, oh my God! But I'd like to see him as I really would have liked to seen him in the Peter Allen story, Boy from Oz.
I saw The Boy from Oz with him. It was amazing. He was fantastic. So
that music just gets you. Well, Peter Sellers, Peter Allen, who was Liza Minnelli's first gay husband. His music was always fun anyway. But just to have that story intertwined with it, that was pretty cool.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
So. Kat wants to know if you've been to the Oh My salon and had something new done with your hair.
Oh, this whole thing. just shook it out and debugged it.
Kat,
it is a different wig.
You should see what she had done down below, Kat.
But this is one of my older wigs, and I washed my other one and it didn't come out right, so I got to work on that. But who's buzzing?
That's not me.
That's me.
Leah's fan club. Oh,
yeah, that happens.
You watch TV shows and they're interviewing some important person. All of a sudden their phone. All of a sudden, their phone goes off, and I go, it's probably one of their friends going, hey, I see you on TV. I see you on TV. Yeah.
We'll let that go.
Wasn't that our friend Robert Blackman who had the story about his mother calling him while he was on TV?
Yeah. Okay, what's that noise in the background? It's bothering me. It's not constant. No, it's not there anymore.
I think that was other than the phone.
Oh, was that? Yeah, it was still going. Anyway. So Leah, what have you been doing this week?
I have been working quite a lot. I'm full-time cashier at a local hardware store.
Hey, hardware stores! I bet you're busy.
Yeah, well, we haven't been lately because of all the rain, but oh my God, last week was brutal. It was like sun was splitting the rocks, absolutely gorgeous hot weather out. So everyone was out to get their stain and their flowers. Oh, I said the sun is splitting the rocks. That's kind of our Newfie way of saying it was like hot as anything. We have a lot of Newfie terms around here. And when the sun is splitting the rocks, it's like 30, 25, really, really hot weather, enough for like the sun to split the rocks in half.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I hadn't heard that. I've never heard that. Well, good. So what's hot? What are people buying in the hardware store?
No.
It was a scammer, telemarketer pop. Yeah.
Hi, Pop.
We've been selling a lot of our mulch, our cow manure, flowers have been going really fast. Stain is another big seller. With the really hot, nice weather, everyone's getting their decks stained.
I've seen a few decks in my days.
And I haven't been at work. I have been doing my knitting, of course.
Oh.
Show this off. This is a turn around now to poncho, cardigan.
A very pretty poncho. Now, does a poncho have sleeves? Is that?
That was my mistake. Ponchos don't have sleeves. This is a cardigan.
Oh, no, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I didn't know if they do, because a cape sometimes has sleeves, don't they? Or
do they? I don't know.
What's the difference between a cape and a poncho?
I think the poncho typically just has the hole for your head to go through.
Yeah.
The cape is open in the front.
Piece of fabric and you tie it around your neck, and the poncho has a hole you put your head through.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
They usually
I get
don't
that.
have sleeves. It's just like a big thing. You put
So this is a new invention. You created something. You've created a hybrid, Leah. What?
I guess so.
It's a ponchigan.
I like that.
Or either that or a cardo.
Cardicapo. That's very nice. Very nice.
You should quickly trademark that.
Sure. And speaking of trademarks, if you guys like what you see here, pardon the plug, but you can find me on Facebook at Loops by Leah, and I sell my hats, scarves, ponchos, tote bags, all kinds of stuff that I knit with my yarn. And I'll definitely be posting some pictures and getting this up on sale pretty soon too.
Great. Put your address in the comments. And maybe your Facebook page address too, if people want to latch on to you like I did.
Is this right, Leah? Leah, is that right?
That's it. Yep.
All right. Very good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Leah. It's nice talking to you. You have a good week up in Newfoundland.
And we will see you soon again.
Yes. Watch us on Sunday. Yes, this Sunday we have a really cool show lined up this Sunday. We're going to be talking about medical marijuana, the importance of medical marijuana and the legalization of it elsewhere. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes. All right, Loops by Leah. There you go.
Oops.
Oh, I see.
Clicking on the wrong things here. There it is. Loops by Leah. All right. Well, thank you, Leah.
I'll definitely tune in if I'm home from work by that time for sure.
Okay,
all
very
right.
good. Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, very good. And Kenny just got done staining a deck. Well, good. What color was your stain? What type of stain was it, Kenny? Can you give us some pointers on, was it turpentine or I don't know.
I want to know what type of stains have you created, Amber?
There was one on a blue dress that I remember.
No. You weren't with Bill Clinton.
I did a funny number with him about him once at Clay Point.
Oh.
Yeah. It was Bill, I Love You So from the Fifth Dimensions. But I rearranged the words. Polyethylene. You know, that's a drag queen. I know. Polyethylene. That could be your drag name, Kenny. Polyethylene. That's, oh, did you see the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues coming out? I know, Russell, you probably run out and buy that every year. But this year, one of the models on the cover is a trans athlete. Yes. Yes.
Just
so
created all kinds of scandal.
Oh, can you? You know, some guys who don't get out a lot probably really enjoy the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Can you see them enjoying it and then realizing it's a trans woman? I'm not making fun of trans women. I'm not putting that down. It's the reaction that I know that some people are going to have that I find humorous.
So Kim's going to power wash her deck and then waterproof it. And Kenny wants you to know that it's pronounced polyurethane.
Oh, polyurethane.
Not polyethylene, but I wasn't going to correct you because it was too funny.
Yeah, okay. You be polyurethane and I'll be polyethylene. We'll be twins.
Ooh, you could be conjoined twins. That's why you're poly.
Oh, Kenny, don't get Kenny started.
He was started last week.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. So, Bridget, have you watched Thingbacks and Syrup yet, Bridget? We want to review. We want you to watch that and then come on and give a review of it. All right?
Well,
that's your assignment.
Bridget, you can even give a written review in the comments if you don't want to come on. So,
yes. Don't want to put pressure on you. That's... No, don't want to do that.
Slingbacks and Syrup.
Yes.
Which is available on Amazon for rent or purchase.
Yeah, just like me. Oh, Leah's back. She said, speaking of drag queens, I'm going to my first drag show on Saturday night. Local queens, Irma Gerd and Barbara Bardot. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. You have to report on that. So, number one, do they sing or do they lip sync? Do they talk? Are they funny? What we want to know, what we want a full report, a review of Irma Gerd and Barbara Bardot. I like the names. Irma Gerd.
They are great names. Oh my God, what's going on? And Kim says that they still want to watch Slingbacks and Syrup as well. Well, get out there, Kim. Grab Gary and go watch it.
Yeah. All right. So I have a confession. We're talking about watching things. I have a confession to make.
Oh.
I've started watching Big Brother again.
Oh.
There's something about that it's the voyeur in me, I guess. You know, just watching these people. And it's just, anybody else watch Big Brother? You got any comments about Frenchie? Of course, it's on right now, so I don't know. I watch it on Paramount Plus. I think it's called now. It used to be CBS Extra or something. Now it's Paramount Plus.
While I was in Florida, Larry and I watched a lot of TV, and he made me watch Self-Made, which was actually really good. It's got Octavia Spencer in it, and she stars as the first black woman, actually the first female millionaire, I believe, but she also happens to be the first black female millionaire who started. She was quite the woman.
Yeah, I did watch that several months ago, but no, it was. She made makeup, for black women.
Hair care products.
Hair care, yes. But no, it was fascinating. It wasn't easy.
And then, no, it wasn't. And I made Larry watch The Queen's Gambit.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good show. Kat says Self-Made was amazing.
Yes.
We both agree. And Kenny says this about Big Brother. Hate it so much.
Oh, was one website I used to browse on that had the naked pictures of them. Somehow they got, I don't know if they watched the live feeds or whatever. Oh, come on. We all have to have some silly thing to watch. Yeah. It's not Survivor, that's for sure.
I'm just not a big reality fan.
I just think, who puts themselves out there like that? Oh, here we are. But on national TV. I'm just on the internet. I'm not on national TV.
Yeah, exactly. Kenny says he will never watch it again. And Leah says, I've never seen the American Big Brother, but I love watching the Canadian version, especially if there's a newfie in the house.
Yes, I can imagine.
So now, Gary says he started watching Penguin Town that we had mentioned. And Gary, what do you think of Penguin Town? I love it.
What was that? What was Penguin Town?
It's about a South African town that gets invaded by about 2,000 penguins every November, which is their summer, for their mating season. And the penguins are everywhere. People leave their doors open and they walk in and out of their houses. It's pretty amazing. So,
do they have sex in the people's houses? I mean, it's their mating season.
If they're not careful, they do in their backyards.
Penguin porn.
Kim says that Penguin Town is so cute and she loves it. It's a good show, and it's narrated by Patton Oswalt, and he's really good. Yeah. They do a great job with it. It's really well done, and it's not done as like a documentary. Here are the facts. It's done as storytelling, and they weave the stories of different couples of penguins throughout, and it's worth watching. So. It's on Netflix.
Netflix, okay. All right.
And Gary also loves it, and he's very interested in it. So
cool.
That's good.
Cool. That's a funny story.
Yeah.
Anybody else watching anything? It's want to share? Anybody watching the Olympics? Going to watch the Olympics?
If it's not canceled.
Yeah. How many watched the Rockets take off this week? I didn't. I don't care. I don't care about.
Rockets or the big penis.
Oh my! I don't care at all. None of it. I just. To me, it's disgusting.
All right, now the adult company Cam Soda created 3 rocket-inspired dildos. And if you go to Amber Live's YouTube channel and subscribe, I made a video today of one of those, and I replaced Jeff Bezos's rocket with one of the dildos launching into space.
Well, can we see it?
I would have to upload it. If you give me a couple of minutes, I can do that.
I'm not doing anything.
Let me see if I still have it sitting here somewhere.
Hi, Dean.
I think I do.
How's the boys up there in Swanton tonight, Dean? I think you're in Swanton.
So
Jack Thurston did a story about Swanton the other night.
He did. What was happening in Swanton?
Well, about how the Canadian border, how they want to open it August 9th, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah.
Well, but they want to open it to vaccinated only, right? So
yes,
that's a help. I know people can still lie and cheat, and those cardboard cards are not enough.
No, they're not. They should have put a chip in us so they could, just scan us, or maybe a tattoo. A barcode.
Wait, I got both. Well, here is the Jeff. I hope this is the right one. Here is the Jeff Bezos inspired Blue Origin Cam Soda rocket launch.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1. Ignition.
Oh, yeah, look at her go. Mission Control has confirmed New Shepard has cleared the tower on her way to space from Launch Site 1 in the West Texas desert.
Pretty, and that was instant. Had we not seen the rocket, or people seen the rocket before that day because it seemed like I haven't paid attention. I've avoided it, but all of a sudden everything was up there. All the memes about the penis. I saw one that said "Onward to Uranus." That was pretty bad. Oh, Two Toads
says, "Look at her go."
Now, Two Toads, are you? When were you in P Town, Two Toads? I believe Two Toads was in P Town. Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. So if you want to help us out, everybody who's watching, that's on our. It's actually I put it out on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Go copy that and send it to all your friends and get people to spread it around and watch it.
Yeah, post that sucker. We might get sued by Amazon. Oh,
oh darn. They are out there. So back to Two Toad says I was never in P-Town unless you mean P-Town, Portland, Oregon.
Oh, no. Then I'm confused. I thought I knew who Two Toads was. I guess I don't. Oh, well.
It could be a big mystery that will be revealed someday.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, Two Toads. Welcome. Welcome.
And Dean Vinyl says he just finished putting in a new floor.
Now, what kind of floor did you put in, Dean? You just can't tell us that. Was it linoleum? You put some new linoleum down, did you? But it has a nice bright pattern. Or maybe it was bamboo. Did you put some bamboo, Chinese bamboo on the floor?
Maybe he polyetherine it.
Did you polyetherine it? Is it hardwood? Come on, Dean.
Kim says that Penguin Town's kind of like Meerkat Manor, but you know what? I hadn't seen Meerkat Manor, and after Larry and I watched Penguin Town, we went and watched Meerkat Manor, and we didn't like it as much because Meerkat Manor is a bit drier. Penguin Town was a lot more fun. So Dean Vinyl says he used vinyl plank.
Vinyl. That's your name, isn't it? Dean Vinyl Plank.
Slightly differently, but it makes sense.
Well, that's what you do when you're famous and you create something. You twist the letters around.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm sure Dean. I'm sure everything was measured out perfectly with Dean, and everything's just the way it's supposed to be, right, Dean? Yes, I know that. Let's see what else. Oh, a professional hockey player came out as gay this week. Plays for the Nashville, I think Predators is their name. Not a good name for a gay hockey player, Predator. Scares the puck out of me. Talking about your eye sticking.
And apparently there is a place called Dildo in Newfoundland. On the southeastern Dildo arm of Trinity Bay, and Jimmy Kimmel is the mayor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. Yes. I like Jimmy Kimmel. He used to do the Man Show with someone on Comedy Central. I didn't care for that one, but I like him. I like Jimmy Kimmel though. He was always lighthearted and a nice little glint in his eye.
And Kenny wants us to know that Josh is standing by to come on the live chat.
Oh, he is.
He is. But before we bring him on, let's get his sports report for the week.
Ooh.
Hey, guys. Sports reporter Big J here. I know it's been a long time since I've been on Amber Live, so I thought I'd do an update. I know I've been pretty busy, and now that I'm back and I miss all of you guys chatting with you all, I'm officially engaged now, which I'm very happy, and so is Lady J. She is so happy as well. And right now I'm just checking on the scoreboards right now. Let's see, the Futures College Baseball League of New England. 6:05 p.m. the Brooklyn Rocks versus our team, the Vermont Lake Monsters. At 6:30 p.m., it's Nashville Silver Knights versus Rochester Bravehearts. Another game that's pre-game is New Britain Bees versus Westfield Starfires, like the one that my friends and I went on July 14th. Let's see. Pittsfield Suns versus Norwich Sea Unicorns. That's at 7 p.m. And at 8:05 p.m., the Brookton Brocs versus Vermont Lake Monsters. So that's all the time I got for right now. I'll see you guys on Never Chat on Wednesday nights. And until I see you guys then, much love and thank you all for those awesome comments and support. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And go Vermont Lake Monsters. All right, see you guys there. Bye.
Big J, great. Big J's engaged.
Hi,
Hey,
guys.
Big J, hey. Oh, let's see. And there's Jenny as well. Hi, Jenny.
How are you?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh,
How nice.
Thanks, you guys.
So,
Congrats.
yes. And where did you propose to Jenny?
Well, just like I mentioned, I was going to invite you to the Spirited Ethan Allen to help me out with that, but everything else went pretty well. But we are so happy that we're engaged now. So
Great. So you did it on the Spirit of Ethan Allen
yep.
on Lake Champlain,
Mm-hmm.
right in the middle of the lake.
Right in the middle of the lake, we went on a sunset cruise, and that was the best.
Nice.
Now, Big J, if she had said no, would you have jumped off the boat? Is that why you did it that way?
Well, I think what I would do is I wouldn't be disappointed. I would just be a little upset.
Okay. I mean, you knew she was going to say yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So have you set a date for the special day?
We're working on it right now as we speak, but we have, I know that you want to come, so we're going to invite you
Yes.
to come.
Yes.
And, of course, we're definitely going to have a Beauty and the Beast theme for our special day. So,
Ooh, are you going to be the Beauty or the Beast?
yep, I'm going to be the Beast, and Jenny's going to be Belle.
Good. Yes, let me know as soon as you can and what date it is. And if I'm available, I am a justice of the peace. I could perform the ceremony for you.
We would love
Yes, I can.
Just don't do it on the Spirit of Ethan Allen. Amber has a fear of boats.
I'll have five life jackets on. Yeah. Well, that's great. That's good. Anything else going on in your life other than being engaged, Big J?
Let's see. I know I've been missing all, Amber Chat, because on July 14th, Jenny and I went to a Lake Monsters game, and they won before they performed, right? They won.
Yeah. Well, they had 13 games in a row, or was it 14
Oh my
games
God.
in a row?
Yes, it was 13 or 14 games in a row they won.
Yeah, it's the
My
league record. It's the team record. And it's also the league record. That how exciting. Oh, and Kenny's saying that he and his wife will be good. And kids, Kenny, you got kids?
Crap.
Oh.
Kenny's inviting his whole family to your wedding.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Add Kenny onto the list. And put another burger on the grill. Here comes Kenny.
So
if Kenny brings his kids, I highly recommend you seat him at the same table with Amber.
Yes, that'd be fun.
yeah, of course. So, my mom's going to be talking to one of the people at one of the marinas and see if we can do it there.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great.
But
also, did you go bowling this week, Jay?
I did. It was, after our engagement, my girlfriend and, my fiance invited me to do some bowling with her, and so we did.
It was 7 of us that night.
Yeah, so
Oh.
It was 7 of us that night.
What was it? Your first time since in a long time bowling?
yes, for me, I was like almost out of shape, so I went back to bowling. It was time.
Yep. Okay. Now, were there any precautions? Did it have any COVID? Did you have to wear a mask? Did you have to wash your hands?
No, you didn't have to wear a mask or anything in there.
Oh, good. Well, I hope it stays that way. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So what's your highest score, Big J, in bowling?
Oh God.
Let's see.
One something, wasn't it?
One time before, one of the trying to remember the old name of one of the bowling places. I think it was called Shelburne Lanes or something like that.
Yeah. It was
Champlain Lanes. It was Champlain Lanes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
They don't have it there anymore.
But my high score there was a 192 one time.
Oh! So close to a 200.
I know, and I couldn't believe how fast I can really bowl with just two hands. So it works better with me than just using one hand.
We're using two. Okay, now I get it. 192. That's pretty good.
I know.
It is.
That's real good.
Leah wants to know if you've been playing any sports with Special Olympics. She's played a couple of bocce games and won one and lost two. Have you done any of those lately, Big J?
Let's see. Well, I did do some softball the other day. One of the coaches invited some athletes to, to come together and start doing a little bit of softball. So I did that, and I dedicated 2 hits.
And of course, I missed it.
Yep. One is when I was happy to be back on the softball field, and the second one was for Lady J.
Yeah, because I missed it. I would have been there. They didn't start until 9:30. 9:30 to 11:30 or something like that.
Almost like that, yeah.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Now Kenny, Big J, Kenny says he got 200 in bowling. He got 200. He upped you one there. So
you guys are going to have to have a match.
So yeah, you two should go bowling, and we'll film it. We'll have it. Boom, boom. So Big J, also you performed with Samba Ducata, did you?
Oh yes, I did. First time ever at church, not church.
Oh my God, Battery Park.
Yes, thank you, Lady J. So, I was so excited to be with them during that time, and everyone got up and dancing.
And you were under the overhang.
Yeah, and,
the band shell. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a shelter.
Almost like a shelter like that. It was quite an experiment for me because I never did that before. So.
Good.
Sunday night for the Burlington band.
Oh yeah, the Burlington band performs on a couple of Sundays.
We have this Sunday, and then we have 2 more Sundays to go after that.
Oh, cool. Now, do you go to Beansies when you go see the Burlington concert band?
Yes, we do. We always get our food there. So,
what do you get? You get French fries, of course.
Yeah.
What the heck did you have that night?
And the chili dog. Did you have a chili dog?
I got a cheeseburger.
He had a cheeseburger that night.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, when I used to live in Burlington, there was a big fight that went on between Beansies and Al's.
Oh,
everybody had their favorite. So, which is your favorite, Beansies or Al's?
I say the Beansies.
Mike, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Lady
J.
The
Beansies.
Oh. Ooh.
But the weird thing is, someone said you could bring a dog there. I'm not freaking bringing a dog to. No, not doing that. Someone said you could bring a dog to a band. It's like no, I'm not.
Yeah, it's a park, so I know some people do, and some dogs are very nice, but other dogs.
Some other dogs are good there. They're vicious ones.
Yeah, some dogs don't mind it, and some dogs that's a scary event to have a lot of people and noise around. So
the only dog we got is a little Shih Tzu, and
that sounds dirty.
I know she. The funny thing is, she begs for people food now.
Well, of course she does. Sure she does. So, Russell, put the link to the YouTube in the comments there, so people can comment.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
They can copy it and post it on their Facebooks or their Instagrams or their Snapchats or whatever they got.
Yeah.
So, Big J, got anything else coming up this week?
Oh, good question, Amber. Let's see. What do I have going on? I'll be at Respite
Friday
during this
Friday to
weekend.
Sunday.
And then next week I'll be with Lady J again
Friday.
for Friday night for another round of bowling. So
Again.
Oh, cool. Good.
And then of course on Sunday the concert with the Burlington City Band. And get this, the other day when we went, they I told the conductor to announce that we were engaged.
And he did.
And everyone clapped and
yeah, and the dog did. And the dog cheered us on too.
Yeah, the dog was right
Now,
behind
see,
us.
He was
Lady J, you were complaining about the dog, and yet what did the dog do? The dog congratulated you. So
They did. They did. They even had a golden dog there.
Cool.
If I had
All
my
right.
golden dog back, I would have brought her. But they had to put her down last October.
Okay. All right. Well, Big J, Lady J, thank you very much for stopping in tonight at Amber Chat. Glad to see you. It's been a while. So we'll make sure you'll watch after the concert. Go home and watch Amber Live this Sunday night. So bye-bye. Have a good week.
All right, bye.
You
Thanks.
too.
Bye. All right. Oh, speaking of this weekend, if you're in Burlington or in the surrounding areas, on Saturday night, Lucy Bell and I are hosting our annual Sanarchy or SantaCon night. It's Christmas in July. Normally, the week before Christmas, we dress in our Christmas outfits, and sometimes there's one year there was up to 50 people followed us from bar to bar to bar. So we couldn't do it this last Christmas, so we said, hey, Christmas in July this weekend. So we're meeting.
Maybe people will bring you presents.
Well, who knows? I would just appreciate their presence. But we're going to start at 8 o'clock at Three Needs and then head on downtown. It should be a pretty good night. The weather's supposed to be really cool, or really warm, I should say. So there should be lots of people out. So that'll be fun.
And will you be staying at outside bars or masking? What are your plans?
I don't know. I will be taking a mask with me, if I feel it needs to, but I'll have to have a hole in it for the straw,
Mm-hmm. Or you can lift it up and stick the straw under when you're drinking.
Yeah, or maybe it's just intravenous.
You've done that before too.
That's girls got to have some fun.
I do have a little announcement for you, Amber. Now, if you look down below, you'll see it says you can support Amber Live and Amber Chat using Venmo at RGD Pro, or now you can go to amberlive.tv and click on the support button and just use your credit card right there.
Ooh,
so you don't have to do it via Venmo anymore.
Oh, very good. Now, did I see something in our emails about Cleela?
Yes, and we got a very nice note from Cleela today. I wrote back and forth with her a little bit, and she was telling me how much fun she had on the show, and she thinks about us often and hopes we're doing well. And she wanted to know if we were making any changes to the show because of the changes in COVID restrictions. But I told her no, we've been getting great guests and still going strong. So
Cleela was the person we had from, was it Colorado or Nevada?
Colorado.
Colorado. And back in the 70s, these two guys, she was a city clerk or a town clerk in this town in Colorado. They came in, they wanted a marriage license. And she looked through all the laws and said, there's nothing in here that says I can't. And so she gave them a marriage license. Well, of course, you can imagine back in the 70s, the uproar that this created in this small town in Colorado. And so this one guy, thought he was a wise ass, comes in with his horse and says, oh, the two guys can get married? I want to marry my horse. And so Cleela looks and she goes, oh, I don't see any reason why you can't. How old is your horse? And he said, 3. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to be 18 to be married in Colorado. Sorry. And we had her. Now she's in her 80s, I believe. But she was such a wonderful guest. Fun. It was very nice. Speaking of women in their 80s, last week I got a call from Arlene, who lives in Springfield, Missouri. Arlene she's in her upper 80s, and she just wanted to know if I was okay because she'd seen the shows were recorded, and she just wanted to know that I was okay and things were cool. I said, "Yep, just taking a vacation. You deserve it." So, Arlene, if you're watching tonight from Springfield, Missouri, thank you very much. Love you.
And Arlene, if you're watching tonight, you're not the first person to ask Amber if she's okay. But
is she okay? No, it was very nice. It was very nice. Very nice. Okay, we got Jeff.
Very nice. So.
Jeff Bezos' penis rocket. Ooh.
Yes.
That sounds
so
like
if you are watching and you want to take that link and send it to all your friends, please do. We would appreciate it.
Yes, and make sure you tell them where you saw it. And cool.
You know, if you want to support Cam Soda, you can go buy their rocket-shaped dildos.
It's the afterburn that gets you.
Oh my God! Every time.
How is she getting? How's she getting? Oh, that's how
how's she getting on, Amber?
How's she getting on? Who's getting on, Amber? I want to know.
That's their way of asking how you are in Newfoundland.
Very new. Yes, I understand it's Newfoundland. Okay, thank you, Kim. That's very nice.
Thank you very much, Kim. We appreciate that.
Spread the Amber love throughout the Midwest.
Yes.
So Russell, no Rocco tonight. No Rusty Peen.
Rusty told me he was not available tonight.
Yeah. And, hey, Steve Hollister, how you doing, buddy? Nice seeing you.
And Rocco wasn't sure. Kim, I did tell Rocco that you were looking for him, and he said he would try, but he wasn't sure he'd be able to make it tonight, so it's looking like he's not going to make it. I'll give him one last chance.
Now, Stephen Hollister resembles a lot like Amanda Fondell, who sang at our virtual Winters of Drag Ball. Yes, Amanda. Great job. Yes.
And Kim says, boo, that Rocco's not here.
Yes.
And sad faces.
Now we've got Rusty Peen merchandise. Do we have Rocco merchandise on our?
We have had Rocco merchandise. We had Rocco holiday merchandise.
Okay.
I don't remember if we have any current Rocco merchandise.
Seems like we had something with his nut weasel or something. Like
we never put out the nut weasel one, but we may yet.
Because it's getting nut weasel time. There's a song for Rusty to write. It's nut weasel time for Rocco.
Yes, Kim, we missed you last week too. So Rocco and I were chatting all by ourselves without Amber.
Oh, that must have been interesting.
You wouldn't believe what Rocco will talk about when you're not here.
It's nut weasel time for Rocco. I like that for a song. Oh. Anybody remember the nut weasel? You showed that one. That was in the pre-recorded show 2 weeks ago. The nut weasel, with the show we did with Dixie. Mm-hmm. Now I want a Rocco nut weasel. Did you? Did we make a little clip of the nut? Yeah, the nut weasel. We should have him do a commercial for the nut weasel. All right.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I'll have to. I will tell him right now.
Rocco's garden utensils. It's nut weasel time for Rocco. All right. Well, we've been on here for an hour. That seems like
But before you end, I do want to say that I said Amber wants you to do a commercial for Rocco's garden utensils, but no hose.
Yeah, those weren't hoes. Oh,
And Ron Gephardt finally shows up. I don't know if he's been stealth watching all night, but he says he escaped the fun-filled flag city of Findlay, Ohio this morning.
well, I was near there last week. Oh, Johnny Shag, Johnny, if you would like to come on and talk about what's going on, what happened last week, where you were, and what your situation now. If you would like to come on and talk, I'd love to talk to you. But if not, I understand. So if you do, just send us an email at Amber LeMay Live at Gmail. That's so yes, but let us know if you'd like to, because I'd like to talk to you if you could. Now we can go offline as well. So. Yep. On the road. Oh, yep. I was on the road too. I know what you mean. I did. Yeah.
They must not have been using. They must not have been using Rocco's garden hose. They were using other hose.
Like I said, if you'd like to come on and talk about it, I'd love to talk to you. But if not, that's fine too. I understand. Yeah. So Ron, you're in Northwest Ohio. Yes, it's flat there, right? Yes. For miles and miles, all you can see is miles and miles. That's yeah. Except for the big electrical towers, that just go through. The windmills are so much more attractive than the electric towers that they have that cover the Midwest. Everywhere. Two toes.
You don't need a safe word. It's actually a very nice film about the LeMays.
Yes.
And
well, I always. What does Ron say?
Ron says yes.
I always say it's a great story about Burlington. It says a lot about who we are in Burlington.
It does.
So Ron, what'd you do in Findlay? Did you go to Dietz's Ice Cream? That's a big ice cream store in Findlay that's really good. I did that. Marathon. It's the home of Marathon Oil. If you've ever been out Midwest and you buy Marathon gas, Marathon Oil is right there in Findlay, Ohio. Yeah.
Well, speaking of oil, I was in Spring Hill, Florida, and we drove past a dinosaur auto center, and it's actually dinosaur shaped, and it's where Elvis shot a movie at one point, and the dinosaur structure is still there because it was originally a gas station for, I forget which gas company, but they had dinosaurs as their mascots because fossil fuels. So
cool.
And Ron says they went to check out the UF Theater and
University of Findlay.
And then they went to Dietz's alone. And Ron says Sinclair, and I believe you are correct, Ron. It was Sinclair.
Sinclair what?
Oil or gas.
Yes.
And Two Toads says Sinclair has dinos. And Gary says it was for Sinclair. See, everybody has it.
But the dinos, that was great. And the animated show, yes.
The dinosaurs. That's a different show, but yes.
But they were the Sinclairs, weren't they? Or there was.
Oh, were they? Was that their last name?
Sinclair was prominent. Yeah, I think their last name was Sinclair.
Oh,
do that. Google
that up. Yep. That would be fun.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the favorite, my favorite line from the whole thing.
You are correct. It was the Sinclair family.
That was a very clever show, but they could get away with, because they're funny. It's a children's show, so we can say cutting things and be sarcastic. And,
yeah, I didn't really think of it as a children's show, but
well, no, but it's cute.
It had puppets, right? Well, I
yeah.
mean, that's the same way cartoons get away with so much, is
especially
it's
the older ones. Well, Pee-wee's Playhouse.
And Kim says she's going to have to take a picture of a store still up and going in Lorain, Ohio.
Oh.
So,
a Sinclair story, yes, yeah. I remember the dinosaur in that. Yes. All right. So, Johnny Shag, I understand you didn't want to talk, but if you ever do, let me know. We can have an interview or just talk. I'm concerned about what happened last week. Especially since Russell and I will be there in a couple of weeks.
Yes. We may be coated in plastic and staying indoors the whole time.
I'm so happy to be in Provincetown.
Although I was thinking, since you have a wonderful balcony view, we can all just go there and pretend we're at the afternoon event all the time.
Dance on the little deck.
Uh-huh. Well, you never go out dancing anyway, so. But get the feel of it without the COVID, hopefully.
Yes.
Kim says, I believe that is also in the movie Cars. And says there's a dinosaur near the caves in K.
Kentucky, maybe. Kansas.
Kentucky, maybe Kmart. Who knows?
Kmart is a dinosaur.
Yeah. Josh says he's got to take Jenny home. Nice seeing you, Josh. Good to see you.
Nice seeing you, Josh and Lady J. Yes.
And congratulations.
Oh my gosh, isn't that nice? Yeah, she invited me to be KY. Okay. Thanks, Ron.
So it's in lube now? I'm so confused. And Leah says Kelly Grooves.
That's where
another K.
That must be in Newfoundland.
It's not near Cucamonga.
Kalamazoo.
And we just got an email from Johnny who says he would be willing to talk about the experience, and he has nothing else to do for the next week anyway. Let me know when. Would you like to do that Sunday night, or do you want to do it tonight?
We can do it either Sunday night, or we can do a pre-recorded one and
we could do
air it on Sunday.
Okay. So Johnny, Amber will respond to you via email, and you guys can talk about it and figure out what you'd like to do.
All right. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Yes.
Take care.
And Leah says that's the town that she lives in.
Killigrews. Sounds Irish, doesn't it? Killigrew? Is it Kelly Grew or Kelly Grews? Killigrew.
Reminds me of Kelly Girls.
Oh, gotcha, Johnny. God, where'd Wayne Hobbs go? He logged on. He didn't tell us where he was calling from.
No, disappeared.
I know he has a base in Vermont, but he travels a lot too. I'm just curious.
Yep.
What he's up to. One time at Drag Ball, Wayne's a professional singer and he sung opera, and he came out in a dress that he made that looked like he was carrying a banquet table on him. It was just, do you remember that, Russell? It was just straight out like 4 feet on each side. It was very good. polyethylene. Yes, that's her name. That's her name, Two Toads. So who do we have tonight? We had Two Toads. Now, Two Toads, are you in Montana? Is that where you are? I think Two Toads is Montana. So we have Montana. We have Illinois. We have no Indiana tonight. Where's Chrissy B? We have Ohio. We have Tennessee. We didn't have Florida. We had Vermont, and we had Newfoundland.
Yep. Do we have anybody else? You said Ohio.
No, yes, Montana. And Montana. Yes. Yes, we know. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Let's see. Coming up on Saturday, the House of LeMay will be touring downtown Burlington for our SantaCon or Christmas in July bar hop. So we're starting at 8 o'clock at 3 Needs. Come along. Wear a mask if you're comfortable wearing a mask. It'll be iffy. We'll spend a lot of time outside. So it's up to you, but dress Christmas festively. And Ron's still on the road. I hope Karen's driving. And then Sunday night we've got a great show with Colleen Higgins, who's a pharmacist, author, speaker, and she's a proponent of medical marijuana, and DJ Rockstar Aaron, who we have a lot of mutual friends. So I'm looking forward to talking to him and figuring out what's going on there out in Las Vegas, because I'm sure that's quite a scene too out in Las Vegas. So we've had a few guests from Las Vegas, so that'll be fun to.
He is a DJ and to the stars. He has a lot of famous people that he works with, and even famous people who have come to play the bingo game that he DJs for online during COVID. So we've got some video of that.
And also we'll have Rocco and Rusty Peen will be here on Sunday night. And the most important thing is that Russell and I will be here on Sunday night. We're back after 3 weeks of non-live. We're back. So thank you very much, Russell. Thank you everyone for watching tonight and donating, or not donating, donating your comments. And but thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we'll see you Sunday.
All right. Bye-bye. Take care, everyone. Bye.